So everyone, I just wanted to tell you what's going on today. Today I had to deal with a lot of stress, like from a guy. My kid was just being a kid, didn't hit the kid's son or nothing. He's autistic, isn't? I'll tell you, I'm autistic too, but the guy came up immature, and he was This is an educational video, like psychology. When you're in the heat of anger, you don't go to that person and yell at them. Me, I've learned that for a long time. What you do if someone's in the heat of anger and yelling at you, you be nice, no matter what, and it challenges them in their brain. Like, he's being nice. I'm yelling. What am I doing? It doesn't make any sense, I know. But my new slogan is think about it. And it's a see, you gotta think about everything before you act. So I'm just letting you guys all know, like in the heat of anger, go to God. Go if no matter if you're an atheist or whatever, I don't care what you are. In the heat of anger, if you don't want to go to God, you have that option to cry out to God when you need help. And I do that a lot. I cry out to God when I need help, even in my own head. And it lifts me up and makes my head feel better. I get all of these questions out. That I sometimes get the answers to that I have to wait for. And God is the most. Jesus Christ died for our sins on the cross and rose the third day. So all you need you want to read the Bible too. You want to know about God. You want to get to know Him. And walking with Him is one of the most important things, is being a human and being kind and learning what He did for us. If you take into consideration what a human body went through for our sins and feeling that kind of pain and torment, shouldn't we be able to handle our emotions just like He did for us? And He took it for our sins. And we do make sense today. We have our faults. We have what errors we make. And it challenges us more to go to God. Like when you're feeling like you should do something about it, think about it before you act. And when you feel like you never want to act out of anger, never. It gets you in deep trouble and deep doo-doo. Yes, it's called. But on the other hand, if I could make this video funny, but right now I can't because it's not a funny matter. And I will make it funny. But you know what he said? It was funny to me. Like, I was saying thank you. I was saying okay. I was saying thank you for about how he was yelling at me. Because I didn't want to, and then I know that's funny. And he said, at the end, when I said thank you, he said, yes. And I wanted to laugh my ass off, but I kept it inside because it was dang funny. In a way, it was funny, but in a way, it wasn't at the same time because it affected my kid. But if you think about it, my kid at the time didn't think about it being funny, but now he thinks it's funny. Because, like, look, if someone's yelling at you, you're being nice and kind, and even telling me to wipe my stupid look off my face, that was funny. I wanted to laugh because everyone has a little bit of look on their face, but it doesn't make it stupid. But he was the one technically being stupid at the time because he was yelling in the heat of anger and making a stupid face himself. You know, like Scream is, like The Mask, opens his mouth really wide and like say, this guy was opening his mouth really wide and yelling. And just imagine Scream right there, like, but it was and yelling and moving his mouth up and down. Scream, like that's funny thinking about it. But there's a lot I could say about that guy making it in a funny comment, making it in a funny way, and you guys will have your laugh. But this is a matter of education and learning. Psychology is good to know. When you know how to act around someone in a mental situation or any situation, environmental, anything. When you know how to turn things around, it turns it good. When you want to involve your interest into theirs. And if his interest is yelling and not giving a peace, then I'm not interested in that. But I was trying to show him I'm interested in keeping peace and civil. And like, if I'm showing him that, he'll probably learn from that and remember it. And he did. I could tell in his face he kind of felt retarded for yelling. Because I have to study now because I'm working on becoming a psychologist. Because it's a big career for me, the theory point, and all those things. Like they do. They read people, they go on theory. But theory is not always the truth. But it's got to read people. Like, it's like, if you're able to say something before someone says it, that is like psychology because you're reading that person and reading their behavior patterns and knowing what they're going to say. Like this guy, I knew he was going to say yes because it's like Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, like no, 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 and then Bugs Bunny says yes. And then, or it goes yes, no in a cartoon. And then someone ends up saying yes. So it's funny. Like, I was like probably Bugs Bunny and I outsmarted Daffy Duck. Or was it? Yeah, Daffy Duck. Or Roger Rabbit. I could be him, but he's funny. Okay, everyone have a nice day, nice night, and get some rest. And think on what I just said. I hope it calms you down. I hope you have a good night. Anyone that needs therapy, I'm working on peer support. So if anyone needs help out there on any situation that I can see, that I can research, please tell me because I need more information and everything that you want me to do. If you want me to be funny, but right now it's a serious matter. But if I can show you, I would show you how it was. But I didn't do anything. Trust me. Wouldn't go there. I'm a nice guy. It's one of the guys it's hard to find. But sometimes at certain points you can't play nice guy. But I can play it most of the time. But if I got hit, on the other hand, that's where I would counter. But I would make sure I got hit, but you know, counter it. But yeah, I'm allowed to counter. It's self-defense. I don't have to allow myself to get hit. But it's just everyone. Don't say you're defending yourself. Say it's self-defense because defending is different from self-defense. So if you said you were defending yourself to a cop, they wouldn't take it as self-defense. Defending is something totally different. You want to say self-defense. Okay. Have a nice day. Have a nice night. Goodbye. Or later.